Hello everyone, welcome to lecture number 2 of electric charges and field. So in lecture number 1, in last part, we have discussed about the properties of charge. So let's recall the properties of charge. So in properties of charge, basically we have discussed about 3 properties. First is your additive property. In lecture number 1, actually I have discussed in language. So in this lecture, it is just for recapitulation. Additive property, that means Q total of a system is equals to Q1 plus Q2 up to Qn if system contains n number of charges. Next come to second property, that is your conservation of charge. Conservation of charge, and in conservation of charge, that means total charge of an isolated system always remains conserved or constant. And what is the meaning of conservation? That is your constant. And we have discussed some examples actually. So I have discussed Na, example 1, NaCl. After ionization, it will be Na plus Cl minus. So Q total equal to 0 before ionization and Q total equal to 0 after ionization also. Yes. Next is our example number 2. That is our annihilation of charge or annihilation process. Annihilation process. So as per this process, the example was E plus or plus E plus minus E 2 gamma ray photon gives rise to 2 gamma ray photon or gamma plus gamma with 0.51 MeV energy. MeV means mega electron volt. Actually, what is the meaning of E plus or plus E? Plus E means, you remember, its name is positron, and minus E means it is your electron. Okay, and this is your gamma. 2 gamma ray photon. Okay, and remember, gamma rays carries no charge. Gamma ray carries no charge. So in this case also, Q total before the process and Q total after the process, that is your 0. And remember, what is the meaning of positron? So remember, positron means it is the short for positive electron. Positive electron, shortly termed as positron. Okay, and remember, it is one of the antiparticle. Okay, it is one of the antiparticle. And ए भिडियो लास्ट रे आम देखा चेष्टा कर आंटीपार्टिकल विषय किसी डिस्कसन करदेवी. क्वार्क आंटी क्वार्क सब डिस्कसन करवा. ओके, सो वेट अप टू दैट मोमेंट. यस, देन इन एग्जांपल नंबर 3 we have discussed regarding pair production. In previous lecture तुम कही जे ये सब एग्जांपल बस किसी टाइम पे मन रखिथिबो, ये डिटेल्स भी तुम पढ़िबा आपको. इन केस ऑफ पेयर प्रोडक्शन, व्हाट विल हैपन? गामा गिव्स राइज टू E minus plus E plus. Okay, so here also charge is conserved. Here in this process, gamma ray transforms into electron and positron. This is your gamma ray. Gamma ray transfers into electron and positron. Okay, yes. So like this you can remember so many example related to your related to your conservation of charge property. Yes, next is our property number 3. That was the last concept of lecture number 1, that is your quantization of charge. Yes, so in a very detailed manner I have explained in lecture number 1 quantization of charge. So as per this, charge on a body is an integral multiple of charge on an elementary charge. Yes, so what is elementary charge? A minimum amount of charge which has free existence in nature, that is your elementary charge. So question is, so next class या रिलेटेड क्वेश्चन करिबा. ओके, सो आज आमर कॉन्सेप्ट रहिबो मेथड्स ऑफ एक्टिवेशन ऑफ चार्ज, दैट इज फ्रिक्शन, इंडक्शन एंड कंडक्शन ऊपर डिस्कशन हबो. नेक्स्ट आमे कंडक्शन, इंडक्शन एंड क्वांटाइजेशन ए रिलेटेड न्यूमेरिकल किछ करिबा, एंड लास्ट आमे क्वार्क विषय जो टाइम हैला पढिबा. ओके, सो लिसन properly. Yes, so question is, how many number of electrons constitute 1 coulomb of negative charge? This is a very common question actually. You have to remember the answer actually. This is 1 mark question. How many number of electrons constitute 1 coulomb of negative charge? So given Q is equals to 1 coulomb and N is required. We know Q is equals to NE, which implies N is equals to Q by E. जदि तुम ये Q जगह -1 coulomb लिखिबो as per given data negative charge, then put E value -1.6 into 10 to the -19. Okay, otherwise you put the magnitude only. So Q value 1 coulomb divided by E value 1.6 into 10 to the -19 coulomb. So ये देखो coulomb coulomb cancel हो गला. अच्छा आ जिन मन रखो 1 divided by 1.6. Remember the value 1 divided by 1.6 is equals to 0.625. Okay, into remaining 10 to the power 19. So it will be 6.25 into 10 to the power 18 number of electrons. Okay, so always remember this answer. 6.25 into 10 to the power 18 number of electrons constitute 1 coulomb of charge. I hope it is clear to all of you. This is a very very common question. So our next question is, can a body hold 4 into 10 to the power -19 coulomb charge? Okay, so how to solve this one? So given Q is equals to 4 into 10 to the power -19 coulomb. So you find the value of N. So N is equals to Q by E. So 4 into 10 to the power -19 divided by 1.6 into 10 to the power -19. Yes, so it will be 4 by 1.6, that is your 40 by 16. So 10 divided by, or it will be record karo 5 divided by 2, that is 2.5. So it is a fraction, 5 by 2 is a fraction, thus a body cannot hold 4 into 10 to the power -19 coulomb of charge. कल हम डिस्कशन कल ना, charge on a body is an integral multiple of charge on an electron or proton, that is your elementary charge. Yes, so it is not an integer, it is a fraction. Ready? So next I hope I may start kariba amaro methods of charging or methods of activation of charge. After this we will discuss the numerical. Okay, so next give heading methods of activation of charge. Pay your attention properly. Methods of activation of charge. Okay, so what are the three methods? Generally three methods: frictional method, another one is conduction method, another one is induction method. Okay, so you remember first two methods, okay, are under contact method. Yes, let's start friction method or frictional method. In lecture number 1 we have discussed Franklin experiment. That is the best example of friction. Yes, so I will not repeat that thing again, just you remember frictional method. This method is suitable for insulators. ओके आ दुटा कंडक्टर को आम जब रब करवा और फ्रिक्शन द्वारा इलेक्ट्रिसिटी प्रोड्यूस करने चेष्टा करवा, ओके आम एक्सपेरिमेंट अनसक्सेसफुल हवा कह फिजिक्स भूल कहीदेला, दैट इज नॉट ट्रू. सो रिमेंबर इन सेकेंड पॉइंट यू मे मेंशन इट इज नॉट यूज्ड फॉर कंडक्टर. यस, एग्जांपल फ्रैंकलिन एक्सपेरिमेंट. तो जो मैंने फ्रैंकलिन एक्सपेरिमेंट कौन जान लेक्चर नंबर 1 को रेफर करो, फ्रैंकलिन एक्सपेरिमेंट. ओके, नेक्स्ट इज अवर कंडक्शन मेथड. दिस इज अबाउट योर फ्रिक्शनल मेथड. सेकेंड वन इज कंडक्शन मेथड. ये बहुत मजादार मेथड. या रिगार्डिंग आज न्यूमेरिकल आम करवा वेट बहुत भल भल न्यूमेरिकल आम आज करवा. सो बेसिक्स टू एडवांस लेवल जाए. सो कंडक्शन मेथड, रिमेंबर one thing, positive charge flows from higher potential to lower potential or low potential. Remember 2 points actually. Bas, this is my first point. And second point is about electrons. Electrons or negative charge flows from low potential to high potential. Yes, so keep these 2 points in mind. Okay, let's understand about conduction method. Okay, so गोटे प्रॉपर एग्जांपल मैं तुमको एक्सप्लेन करुँची जोटा कि बहुत इजी हम एक्चुअली. ओके, सो दुईटा बॉडी आम नहीं देख, दीज आर टू बॉडीज. यस, ओके, सो दिस इज बॉडी ए एंड दिस इज बॉडी बी एक्चुअली. ओके, अच्छा, टोटल चार्ज ऑन ए इनिशियली केते अछि 0. तो मैंने मुझे डायग्राम करुँची पॉजिटिव नेगेटिव. यस, 4 पॉजिटिव चार्जेस 4 नेगेटिव चार्जेस आर देयर. सो टोटल क्यू टोटल इज 0. नेक्स्ट बॉडी बी रे कौन अच्छे हमरो टोटल चार्ज ऑन बॉडी बी, लेट इट बी +6e. ओके, दैट मीन्स +e लाइक दिस. यस, अच्छा, दैट मीन्स आम ए जानीपारे we came to know that body A is your low potential, this is your low potential, and QB, body B, that is your high potential. Yes, अच्छा, बर्तमान आम कौन करवा कंडक्शन मेथड अप्लाई करवा. ओके, ओके, नेक्स्ट आम कौन कले देख कंटाक्ट आणले. नाउ दे आर कनेक्टेड विथ द हेल्प ऑफ ए वायर. यस, सो बर्तमान कौन है, सपोज मुझे कहली इलेक्ट्रॉन फ्लोज फ्रॉम लो पोटेंशियल टू हाई पोटेंशियल. सपोज गोटे इलेक्ट्रॉन कौन कला लो पोटेंशियल टू हाई पोटेंशियल को मूव कला. दैट मीन्स बॉडी ए टू बॉडी बी को मूव करिवो सो गोटे इलेक्ट्रॉन मूव कला माने एदरे चारटा पॉजिटिव थिला चारटा नेगेटिव थिला सो गोटे इलेक्ट्रॉन मूव कला माने रिमेनिंग 1 2 3 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स अच्छा सेपटे कोन थिला हमरो +6e like this the electron which moves from A that will be received by B so button asle amar kono -e yes now all of you see button +e -e kon he gale neutralize so now tell what is the total charge of A total charge of A is +e yes देखो neutral 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 so that is your +e now QB is equals to +5pe yes QB equal to +5pe अच्छा next कौन है again suppose आ गोटे इलेक्ट्रॉन मूव कला ओके again आ गोटे इलेक्ट्रॉन मूव कला माने रिमेनिंग कौन रहबो देखो चारटा पॉजिटिव थिला 1 2 3 4 देन तीनटा नेगेटिव गोटे इलेक्ट्रॉन पड़ेला सो रिमेनिंग केते रहला देखो दुईटा इलेक्ट्रॉन नाउ अदर साइड रे कोन थिला +5p सो दिस इज +e 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 ओके नाउ गोटे इलेक्ट्रॉन पड़े आछि दैट मीन्स -e नाउ एठी +e -e न्यूट्रलाइज हो गला एठी प्लस माइनस न्यूट्रल now tell what is the total charge of A that is your +2e and total charge of B that is +4e अच्छा बर्तमान पुणी again one electron gets transferred from A to B अच्छा ये transfer है conduction because of contact okay this diagram अच्छा next case रे देखिबा again contact अच्छी yes again आ गोटे इलेक्ट्रॉन मूव करिवो सो बर्तमान थिला एथरे 4 पॉजिटिव 1 2 3 4 डबल इलेक्ट्रॉन थिला सो बर्तमान सिंगल इलेक्ट्रॉन रहला सेपट करथिला +4e सो +e 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 गोटे इलेक्ट्रॉन आसी गला दैट मीन्स -e नाउ दिस प्लस माइनस न्यूट्रलाइज एंड +e -e gets neutralized that means what is the total charge of A this will be +3 and total charge of B that is your +3 bas so now we came to this is your QA dash suppose QB dash now kon hala barpan body A and body B after the conduction process both acquire the same potential okay A is having +3 charge and B is having also +3 charge so that means मन रखिया दरकार कंडक्शन से पर्यंत कंटिन्यू हम जे पर्यंत दुईटा जाक कौन होती अप टू विच बोथ विल अटेन सेम पोटेंशियल क्लियर यस सो हाउ टू नो आफ्टर द कंडक्शन व्हाट विल बी द चार्ज ऑफ बोथ द बॉडीज एंड मन रखिदा एठी बी वेरी पर्टिकुलर दैट वी हैव assumed that both spheres are identical remember this condition we have to apply यदि आइडेंटिकल हेबेनी ताले डिफरेंट फॉर्मूला हम तो लेटर पढ़िया हम डिस्कशन करिया बोथ स्फीयर्स आर आइडेंटिकल यस यस एंड रिमेंबर इनिशियल टोटल चार्ज ऑफ सिस्टम इज हाउ मच इनिशियल टोटल चार्ज ऑफ सिस्टम इज इक्वल्स टू QA plus QB that is equal to how much +6e yes and final total charge of system Q total is how much Q total equal to QA dash plus QB dash or Q total dash this is your Q total that is your again +3e that is +6e so it satisfies conservation of charge so charges are conservative in nature yes another thing how to calculate the QA dash and QB dash so remember if both the spheres are identical remember when both spheres are identical then you can put this formula QA dash is equals to QB dash that is equals to initial charge of A initial charge of B divided by 2. So QA plus QB divided by 2. This formula we can apply in order to calculate the final charge after the conduction process. I hope this example is clear to all of you. Yes. So from the beginning you may take the screenshot of conduction method. This is the first diagram. Next, this is the second, third, and this is the final diagram with the formula. Okay. Next come to induction method. Yes, induction method. Third one is your induction method. Yes. So what is induction method? Remember, it is the temporary method of electrification of conductor. It is the temporary method of electrification of conductor. Okay. So what will happen in this case? Actually listen. Sorry. So in case of induction method, yes, consider a neutral body. This is suppose a neutral body. That means same amount of positive and same amount of negative charges are there. Yes. Okay. So we have to convert this neutral body or uncharged body to charged body without the contact, because I have mentioned this is not included in conduction method. Okay. Or this is not in under contact method. So we can convert an uncharged body to charged body by the help of induction method, but without any contact. Okay. So what to have to do? Listen. So for step 1 is what? Suppose this is our neutral body. Okay. This is our neutral body actually. This is that body, and we have to think about a charged body. That means take a charged body nearer to the uncharged body. Okay. This is suppose the charged body. This pink color, suppose this pink color represents your what? This pink color represents uncharged body. Yes. And this color represents your charged body. Yes. When this charged body is taken very close to the uncharged body, what will happen? Let this is your negatively charged body. Negatively charged body. Yes. So because of induction process or induction effect, the nearer end of uncharged body becomes positively charged. माने negatively charged body क्या को अट्रैक्ट करियो? पॉजिटिव चार्ज को. क्या को रिपेल करियो? नेगेटिव चार्ज को रिपेल कला. दैट मीन्स जोड़ा हमर अनचार्ज बॉडी थिला ना, सेम अमाउंट ऑफ पॉजिटिव सेम अमाउंट ऑफ नेगेटिव चार्ज थिला तथरे. सो बिकॉज ऑफ इंडक्शन इफेक्ट से कौन हला? नियरर एंड ऑफ अनचार्ज बॉडी बिकम्स पॉजिटिवली चार्ज्ड and further end becomes negatively charged. Next come to step number 2. Step number 2. In step number 2, what we have to do? We have to do one thing. Connect the uncharged body with the earth. That means we have to follow earthing process. This is the symbol of earthing. Yes, this is the symbol of earthing. So this end is your low potential end. This is your low potential end. Yes, and ଏବେ ଆମେ ପଢ଼ିଥିଲେ डिस्कशन करथिले नेगेटिव चार्ज और इलेक्ट्रॉन कोड फ्लो करियो लो पोटेंशियल टू हाई पोटेंशियल. अर्थ पोटेंशियल इज 0 volt. 0 volt is high potential in comparison to electron potential. 0 volt is high potential. तो बर्तमान कौन हम? Then this negative charge starts to flow towards earth. Okay, I hope it is clear. Yes. Then come to step number 3. Step number 3 रे हम कौन देखिबा? This is that charged body, negatively charged body. Yes, and this is our uncharged body. Now it is the earth हो गला ना. So farther end बर्तमान चार्ज कौन अच्छा farther end चार्ज थे नेगेटिव. तो अर्थिंग प्रोसेस रे कौन हो गला अर्थिंग इट अर्थिंग प्रोसेस. This is that earthing process. Earth सहित कनेक्ट होगा this end becomes 0 volt. That means एठी किसी नेगेटिव चार्ज ना. देन रिमेनिंग पॉजिटिव चार्ज जो एंड रे थिले बस नियर एंड रे रही गले. नेक्स्ट आम कौन करिया पड़िबो वी हैव टू कट दिस कनेक्शन. ओके हम कनेक्शन को कट करिया. देन कौन करिया ये जो स्टेप 4 रे हम कौन करिया देखो. इन स्टेप 4 take this blue color positively charged body, okay, to some distance from the uncharged body. A negatively charged body थिला जो भाई पॉजिटिव चार्ज को से कौन बाइंड करी रखिला ना बिकॉज ऑफ फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन. बस नाउ ऑल द पॉजिटिव चार्जेस starts to spread over the what surface of this sphere, okay, uniformly. Now हमें कौन देखिले इन स्टेप 4 वी कैन सी जो आमर अनचार्ज बॉडी थिला इन स्टेप 1. स्टेप 1 जो आमर अनचार्ज बॉडी थिला दिस इज योर अनचार्ज बॉडी. यस नाउ इट बिकम्स पॉजिटिवली चार्ज बॉडी. दिस इज आवर पॉजिटिवली चार्ज बॉडी. सो वी कैन कन्वर्ट अनचार्ज बॉडी टू चार्ज बॉडी विदाउट द एक्चुअल कॉन्टैक्ट, ओके, बाय द हेल्प ऑफ इंडक्शन मेथड. से गोटे कहला टेम्पररी मेथड ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिफिकेशन ऑफ कंडक्टर. ओके यस एंड रिमेंबर वन थिंग ये देख आम अनचार्ज बॉडी को चार्ज बॉडी कन्वर्ट करने गोटे अनदर चार्ज बॉडी हेल्प ने यहीटा कह तुम दिस ब्लू कलर चार्ज बॉडी इज कॉल्ड इंड्यूसिंग चार्ज. इंड्यूसिंग चार्ज एंड बिकॉज ऑफ इंड्यूसिंग चार्ज ओके नियर एंड रे जो चार्ज सब डेवलप है ना they are called as induced charge. Yes bas and this whole body is your uncharged body initially. Yes, so this is about your method of induction or induction method. I hope it is clear to all of you. You all can follow this step number 1 to step number 4 in order to convert an uncharged body to charge body by the help of induction method. So this is about your methods of activation of charge. Okay, now we'll solve some numericals. Yes, okay, so let's solve some numericals related to lecture 1 and lecture 2 concepts. So question is how many megacoulombs of this is off, okay, how many megacoulombs of positive or negative charge are present in 2 moles of neutral hydrogen gas. Yes, okay, 2 moles. What is the meaning of 2 moles? 1 mole means 6.023 into 10 to the power 23 atoms. Okay, that means 2 moles means 2 into 6.023 into 10 to the power 23 atoms. Yes, okay, and remember in case of H2 gas, H2 gas contains, that means H2 molecule, each H2 molecule, you may write H2 molecule. Sorry, 1 mole, this is your number of molecules you may mention. 1 mole 6.023 10 to the 23 number of molecules. Yes, and in H2 molecule, in one H2 molecule you may say how many number of electrons and protons are there. In one H2 molecule 2 electrons are there and 2 protons are there. Yes. Okay. In one H2 molecule, it is asking about positive number of how many megacoulombs of positive or negative charge. Okay. That means you may consider electron or proton. Yes. So in one H2 molecule, 2 electrons are there, obviously. That means in 2 into 10 to the 2 into 6.023 into 10 to the 23 number of molecules, how many electrons are there? Now we can calculate. So in one H2 molecule, 2 electrons are there. In 2 into 6.02 into 10 to the power 23 molecules of H2, total number of electrons are is equals to, we can write 2 into 6.02 into 10 to the power 23 into 2. So this is equals to 24.08 into 10 to the power 23. Yes. Okay. This is the number of electrons. So this is your N value. Yes, total number of electrons equals to 24.08 into 10 to the power 23. I hope it is clear. Yes. Okay. Now see, it is asking about how many megacoulomb of charge. Okay. Now you calculate the total charge. So Q is equals to Ne. So N value 24.08 into 10 to the power 23 into E value 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 this much coulomb. So after solving you will get, it will be 0.385 into 10 to the power 6 coulomb, or you may write it as 3.85 into 10 to the power, no, you keep it as 0.385 into 10 to the power 6 coulomb. Why? Because 10 to the power 6 means mega. So it will be 0.385 mega coulomb. Yes, this is your answer. So it is asking about how many megacoulombs of positive or negative charge are present in 2 moles of neutral H2 gas. Bas. So now you can mention like this. Yes, I hope this process is clear to all of you. Next come to second question. Okay, this is about your first question. Next come to your second question. Okay. So here it is given a polythene piece rubbed with wool is found to have negative charge of 3 into 10 to the minus 7 coulomb. And estimate, in first bit it is asking estimate the number of electrons transferred. Is there a transfer of mass from wool to polythene? First we have to calculate number of electrons transferred. Okay. So in the given question, Q is given 3 into 10 to the power minus 7 coulomb. Okay. You may write negative charge means you may write minus 3 into 10 to the power minus 7. That means if you will put minus sign, then you have to take E value minus 1.6. In magnitude you may write, in order to calculate the number you may take the magnitude. So N is equals to Q by E. That means 3 into 10 to the power minus 7 divided by 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19. Yes, and it will give us 1.8 into 10 to the power 12. Yes, this is the number of electrons transferred. This is about your bit A. Then in second B, number of electrons is given. Number of electrons are given means is there a transfer of mass from wool to polythene? You remember, we know mass of one electron is, so mass of one electron 9.1 into 10 to the minus 31 kg. Okay, so now we can calculate total mass transferred. M total is equals to number of electron transferred into mass of one electron. So number of electron transferred is 1.8 into 10 to the power 12 and mass of one electron 9.1 into 10 to the minus 31. Yes, so after simplification you may think that this is equals to 1.7 into 10 to the power minus 18 kg. Yes, this is the answer. I hope it is clear to all of you. This is about your question number 2. So next come to your next question. Okay. So see this question. Calculate the total positive or negative charge on a 3.11 gram copper penny. Given Avogadro's number is this much, gram per mole for copper atomic number is 29 and atomic mass is 63.5. Okay. So given mass is 3.11 gram. So as per the chemistry formula, you all know that number of moles is equals to given mass by molar mass, given mass by atomic mass. Okay, so this will be 3.11 divided by 63.5. Okay, this is your number of moles, and we all know that in 1 mole number of atoms is equals to number of atoms. Okay, in 1 mole number of atoms is equals to number of atoms 6.02 into 10 to the power 23, and in 3.11 divided by 63.5 moles number of atoms will be 3.11 divided by 63.5 into 6.02 10 to the power 23. This is your total number of atoms. So after calculation you may get 0.29 into 10 to the power 23. This is your what number of atoms. This is equals to total number of atoms of copper. Okay, and remember in 1 copper atom it is given atomic number is 29. That means in one copper atom contains 29 protons. Yes, so 1 copper atom contains 29 protons. Yes, that means which implies 0.29 into 10 to the power 23 atoms of copper. They contains total number of protons is equal to 0.29 into 10 to the power 23 into 29. Yes, and this will be equal to, this is 0.295 into 10 to the 23 into 29, and this is equals to 8.5 into 10 to the power 23. Yes, this is your what total number of protons, and in question it is asking calculate the total positive charge. So total charge is equals to total, thus total positive charge is equals to, in approximation method also you can calculate. Okay, so total positive charge Q is equals to N into E. Total number of protons is equals to 8.5 into 10 to the power 23. Yes, into E value 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19. So this is equals to 1.3 into 10 to the power 5 coulomb. Yes, if you use approximation method then it may be 1.4 also. So 1 point something, 1.3 or 1.4 into 10 to the power 5 coulomb. This is the answer. Okay, so this is about your question number 3. Okay, so next question is our, okay, this is the numerical. So question is, two identical conducting spheres, one that has an initial charge plus q and other is initially uncharged. brought into contact. Okay, so one sphere has charge plus q, this is suppose A, another uncharged sphere is there, okay, B, so its charge is 0, so q, this is 0. Yes, uncharged means q total is 0. Okay, so in first bit it is asking what is the new charge on each sphere. Okay, and they brought into contact. Okay, they brought into contact, that means after this you have to contact, they brought into contact. This is the diagram, and we have discussed in case of conduction process after the contact, okay, what will happen when they are separated out. This is your body A, body B, then what will happen, new charge will each sphere contains charge is equals to q plus 0 by 2, that is q by 2. Yes, that means sphere A has a charge, that will be q by 2, and sphere B has charge, that is q by 2. What is that formula? qa plus qb by 2. Yes, next question is, it is asking what is the new charge on each sphere. The answer is q by 2. So bit A answer is q by 2. Okay, next, while the spheres are in contact, next question, while the spheres are in contact, a positively charged rod is moved close to the spheres, causing a redistribution of charge on the two spheres, so that charge on the sphere closest to the rod has a charge minus q. Okay, so it is asking while the two spheres are in contact like this, bit B, when the two spheres are in contact, so now what will happen, a positive charge sphere. So question it is given, while the spheres are in contact, a positively charged rod is moved closer to the spheres, causing a redistribution of charges on the two spheres, so that charge on the sphere closest to the rod has a charge minus q. Okay, so एटी क्वेश्चन कौन कहला, ये कंडक्टर थे से गोटे पॉजिटिव चार्ज रड अणागला, ये पॉजिटिव चार्ज रड अणापर ये पॉजिटिव चार्ज रड पाखापाखि जो स्पीयर अच्छी, दैट मीन्स दिस स्पीयर. ओके, से चार्ज देखागला के माइनस क्यू. तापर से पचारुची बी रो चार्ज केते हो, व्हाट इज द चार्ज ऑफ स्पीयर बी. चिंता करो, चार्ज कैन नीदर बी रेटेड नॉर बी डिस्ट्रॉयड, कंजर्वेशन ऑफ चार्ज कथा कहले. सो ये प्रोसेस रे देखो, ये टोटाल चार्ज ऑफ द सिस्टम केते थिला, जे कौन सी प्रोसेस देखो एडी को व्हाट इज द टोटाल चार्ज ऑफ द सिस्टम, दैट इज क्यू. एडी थिला केते टोटाल चार्ज ऑफ द सिस्टम क्यू प्लस 0, दैट इज क्यू. टोटाल चार्ज ऑफ द सिस्टम क्यू बाय 2 प्लस क्यू बाय 2, दैट इज क्यू. ओके, सो एठी भी टोटाल चार्ज ऑफ द सिस्टम केते, टोटाल चार्ज ऑफ द सिस्टम इज q. so q total charge of system जो लिखिबा, total charge of system, here system contains a and b, okay, that is equal to q. total charge of system is q. okay, ताहले से थ्रू सिस्टम कंटेन्स टू बॉडीज, गोटे बॉडीर चार्ज है माइनस क्यू, ताहले बी रो चार्ज केते हबो, सो 10 चार्ज ऑफ स्फीयर बी केते, चार्ज इज स्केलर क्वांटिटी, टोटल चार्ज रु माइनस करबा का, दिस इज टोटल चार्ज माइनस चार्ज ऑन ए, चार्ज ऑन ए, सो q माइनस माइनस q, दैट इज q प्लस q इज इक्वल्स टू 2q. अगेन से क्वेश्चन को अगेन तुम पढ़ो ठीक से, ओके, कॉपी रे नोट करो. अगेन ऑल ऑफ यू ट्राई टू सॉल्व विदाउट वाचिंग द आंसर. थोड़े एक्सप्लेनेशन सुनले पर निजे सॉल्व करने से ट्राई करो, सो दैट भल से क्लीयरली बुझी पार. ओके, आई होप इट इज क्लियर टू ऑल ऑफ यू. ओके, वेलकम टू नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. यस, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन कौन कहला देखो, टू आइडेंटिकल कंडक्टिंग स्फीयर्स आर चार्ज्ड बाय इंडक्शन, ओके, एंड देन सेपरेटेड बाय ए लार्ज डिस्टेंस. स्फीयर 1 has plus q charge and sphere 2 has minus q charge. Okay, So this is sphere 1, this is sphere 2. So sphere 1 रे अछि plus q, sphere 2 रे अछि minus q. तापर कहला a third sphere is initially uncharged if sphere 3 एटे गोटे third sphere अछि initially uncharged, that means charge equal to 0. Uncharged means charge equal to 0. So if sphere 3 is initially touched to sphere 1 and then separated, question जति पढ़िबा हे अनुसार हम ड्रा करिबा. sphere 3 टा कहा सहित टच होला, sphere 3 आसी टच होला sphere 1 सहित, तापर से माने सेपरेट हो गले. सो नाउ आफ्टर सेपरेशन तांग भीतर चार्ज केते हो, अर्थात कांटेक्ट को पळे आसले माने चार्ज केते कहबा q1 plus q3 by 2. So charge on each, this is equals to how much? 1 रो चार्ज थिला हमरो q plus 0 by 2, that is q by 2. So this is the charge on each sphere. Yes. So after separation it हला हमरो 1 रे चार्ज होला केते q by 2 and this is your third sphere. थर्ड रे चार्ज होला q by 2. Yes. So हम क्वेश्चन केते पर्यंत कंप्लीट करले. So if sphere 3 initially touched to sphere 1 completed and then separated, clear. Then से कहला then touched to sphere 2 and separated. एटा कि sphere 3 1 सहित टच होला पुनी सेपरेट हो गला, टच हेकी सेपरेट होला परे अगेन से 2 सहित आसी टच होला देन सेपरेट हो गला. वर्तमान आम कौन करवा, एटा ला sphere 3 रे चार्ज केते वर्तमान अछि q by 2. ये वर्तमान कंडक्टर आसे कहा सहित कंडक्टर आछि sphere 2 सहित. sphere 2 रो चार्ज केते थिला माइनस q, sphere 2 रो चार्ज थिला माइनस q. सो कंडक्ट को आसला माने चार्ज ऑन इच केते देन सेपरेट हो गले, से माने कहै छी देन सेपरेट हो गले. सेपरेट होला परे चार्ज ऑन इच केते हबो, दिस इज योर 2, दिस इज योर 3. चार्ज ऑन इच, चार्ज ऑन इच केते q2 plus q3 by 2. Yes. So q2 हला minus q plus q by 2 divided by 2. So after solving you will get, this is your LCM 2, this is minus 2q plus q whole divided by 2. So this will be minus 2q plus q, that is minus q divided by 4. So charge on each will be minus q by 4, minus q by 4. So what is the meaning, sorry, what is the aim of the question? So question is asking about what is the final charge on each of the 3 spheres. Acha. So what is the final charge on each of the 3 spheres? So this is the initial case. This is your initial case. So final charge on each sphere. Now we can draw. बर्तमान 1 रे केते चार्ज अछि q by 2. ओके, कारण से 3 सहित टच है कि सेपरेट है. देन 2 और 3 रे चार्ज अछि minus q by 4, minus q by 4. So आंसर तमर हो गला, कंप्लीट हो गला, आई होप. सो फाइनल charge is, this is sphere 1, this is sphere 2 and this one is sphere 3. Yes. So sphere 1 रे बर्तमान चार्ज होला q by 2, no, plus q by 2. Here minus q by 4, minus q by 4. This is the final. This is your final case. Yes. So this is all about your question number. I don't know what is the number of this question. So this is about this question. Acha, come to next question. Okay, this is our next question. A body has net charge of minus 1 into 10 to the power minus 10 coulomb. Yes. So how many excess electrons are contained in the body? It is, I hope it is very simple question. Yes or no? How to solve this one? See this. So total charge q is equals to, again all of you see how many excess electrons, that means number of electron it is asking. So we have to find a number, so we can take the magnitude. Okay, so 1 into 10 to the power minus 10 coulomb, and we know E is equals to 1.6 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. The process answer it is given negative, you may take negative sign. Okay, no problem. So N is equals to Q by E. that means minus 1 into 10 to the power minus 10 divided by 1 minus 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19. So देखो माइनस माइनस कैंसल है एवं आम सल्व करते 1 डिवाइडेड बाय 1.6 दैट इज 0.625 इंटू 10 टू द पावर minus 10 plus 19 that is 9. Okay, so we can say 6.25 into 10 to the power 8. Okay, so how many excess electrons are contained in the body? This is the answer. I hope it is clear to all of you. Then come to next question. Next is, if 10 to the power 9 electrons move out of a body to another body in every second, so how much time is required to get a total charge of 1 coulomb? Achha. So 10 to the power 9 electrons. So for shifting 10 to the power 9 electrons, time required is 1 second. Yes. Okay, so 1 electron, for shifting of 1 electron, time required will be 1 divided by 10 to the power 9 second. Yes, no more doubt. Okay, so next is, how much time is required to get a total charge of 1 coulomb on the other body? So 1 coulomb means 6.25 into 10 to the power 18 number of electrons. Okay, see, if 1 electron will consume 1 by 10 to the 9 second, that means for 6.25 into 10 to the 18 number of electrons, the time required will be 1 by 10 to the power 9 into 6.25 into 10 to the power 18. Yes, that is equals to 6.25 into 10 to the power 9 second. So this is that answer. Okay, so by unitary method you may solve this question. Okay, जिते जल्दी तुम न्यूमेरिकल सॉल्व कर पारिबो. ओके, कैलकुलेशन जिते स्पीड रखिबो. ओके, सो कम टू नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. अच्छा, what is the total charge on 25.0, that is 25 kg of electron? 25 kg of electron, what is the total charge? अच्छा, 25 kg रे केतरा इलेक्ट्रॉन अच्छे आगे देखो, सीटा को हम जानीपर ठीक से केमती आम जाने 1 इलेक्ट्रॉन मास के 9.1 इंटू 10 to the minus 31 kg. So that means ये मुझे लिखली मास, ये लिखी नंबर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स contained. Okay, so mass, so 9.1, we know 9.1 into 10 to the minus 31 kg, it contains 1 electron. So 1 kg, it will contain 1 by 9.1 into 10 to the minus 31 number of electrons. Okay, so 25 kg as a whole, so it will be 25 by 9.1 into 10 to the minus 31. Okay, so this is equals to how much? 25 by 9, nearly equal 25 by 9 into 10 to the power 31. This is the total number of electrons, but it is asking what is the total charge. Acha, so 25 kg रे केतरा इलेक्ट्रॉन है? 25 by 9 into 10 to the power 31 number of electrons. So total charge, this is your n value, this is your n. Okay, total number of electrons. Yes, thus total charge q is equals to n into e. Yes, the answer will be n value 25 by 9 into 10 to the power 31 into e value 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19. Yes, so the answer is nearly equals to 4.4 into 10 to the power 12 coulomb. Yes, so this is the answer of this question. What is the total charge on 25 kg of electron? In this way we have to solve. Next come to our question, yes, this is the question. So two identical metal spheres having charge 2 coulomb and 4 coulomb respectively. Okay, two identical metal spheres, that means like this. This is your A, this is B, it contains 2 coulomb charge, it contains 4 coulomb charge. If they are brought in contact and separated apart, okay, so they are brought in contact, so this is your Q1, this is your Q2, they are brought in contact like this. That means after contact, charge on each will be, so charge on each Q is equals to Q1 plus Q2 by 2. So this will be equal to 2 plus 4 by 2, that is 3 coulomb. And then separated apart. So as per the figure, as per the given data, you may draw the figure like this. Okay, so this is your A, this is your B. So charge on A will be 3 coulomb, here it will be 3 coulomb. So what is it is asking? Calculate the final charge on each sphere. Yes, that is the answer. Final charge on each sphere, so 3 coulomb final charge on each sphere. Final charge on each sphere. Okay, and also number of electrons transferred. Okay, number of electron transferred. So देखो मुझे काली नंबर लाइन कही तुमको शुभेन्दु लाइन लेक्चर 1 जब लेक्चर 1 तुम देख कहगला कौन नंबर लाइन शुभेन्दु लाइन कही केमती कही दिस इज 0 coulomb, दिस इज 1 coulomb, दिस इज 2 coulomb, दिस इज 3 coulomb. सो 0 to 3 coulomb जब अप्रोच करवा टुवर्ड्स राइट साइड. Okay, और दिस इज योर -1 coulomb, दिस इज -2, -3 coulomb. Yes, so towards right side में जीवा, that means loss of electron, and towards the left side को approach करिवा, that is gain in electron. Okay, lecture 1 concept रे पढ़ी छे. So ये देखो 2 coulomb to 3 coulomb, 2 coulomb to 3 coulomb. As per the number line, it is loss of electron. Okay, but 4 coulomb to 3 coulomb, it means it is gain of electron. Okay, so question कौन पचास. अच्छा केते चार्ज थिला 2 coulomb to 3 coulomb. So केते बर्तन चार्ज एक्स्ट्रा से रिसीव कला, so 1 coulomb. तो जानते नंबर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन ट्रांसफर जो एक्स्ट्रा तक 1 coulomb आसला ना. So this extra 1 coulomb is due to 2 to 3, 2 coulomb to 3 coulomb, 2 coulomb to 3 coulomb, extra 1 coulomb. So extra 1 coulomb is because of the transferred electron. So in order to calculate the number of electron transport, you can write Q is equal to 1 coulomb. So N is equals to Q by E. So 1 by 1.6 10 to the power minus 19. So it will be 6.25 10 to the power 18. Okay. So extra electron कौन है transfer है. Yes, I hope this question is clear to all of you. Yes. Okay. So come to next question. Yes, it is a very good question actually. A 100 milligram body was initially neutral. After it underwent a process and acquired -2 coulomb charge. तो मतलब neutral body -2 coulomb charge receive होगा. Okay. और neutral body के charge 0 coulomb. Now कहते हैं कि से turn है जी -2 coulomb. That means से कौन कर जी electron receive कर जी. Okay. So calculate percentage change in mass. So what is the meaning of percentage change? Percentage change in mass. Percentage change in mass is equals to change in mass divided by original mass into 100%. Yes, so simply we can write del m by m into 100%. Del m means change in mass. अच्छा इन m को initial mass is given, it is given your 100 milligram. Yes, 100 milligram, it is mentioned in the question. अच्छा, so what is the change in mass? Now see, neutral body टा केते को कन्वर्ट होला -2 coulomb. So गोटे 0 coulomb चार्ज थिला गोटे बॉडी रे से कन्वर्ट होगला -2 coulomb. That means कोन है इलेक्ट्रॉन माने ट्रांसफर होई छन ना. से इलेक्ट्रॉन सॉरी ट्रांसफर कर से इलेक्ट्रॉन रिसीव कला बॉडीटा कौन कला इलेक्ट्रॉन रिसीव कला. सो आम देखा ये Q इज इक्वल्स टू -2 coulomb. yes. So number kete number of electrons se receive karchi. So number of electron received, so total number of electrons received, n is equal to q by e. नंबर कैलकुलेट करूँ आम मैग्नीट्यूड नहीं पार 2 डिवाइड बाय 1.6 10 to the minus 19 ताकू केमती सॉल्व करा जिवो. सो रिमेंबर 2 means 2 into 1, so 1 divided by 1.6 10 to the minus 19, this is equals to 6.25 10 to the power 18 as per the previous calculation into 2, so this will be 12.5 into 10 to the power 18. This is the total number of electron received by that body. Yes, তাহলে টোটাল মাস কেতে এক্সট্রা মাস কেতে সে রিসিভ করছি, দ্যাট ইজ দ্য চেঞ্জ ইন মাস. সো চেঞ্জ ইন মাস ইজ ইকুয়ালস টু নম্বর অফ ইলেকট্রন ইন্টু মাস অফ ইচ ইলেকট্রন. সো 12.5 ইন্টু 10 to the power 18 ইন্টু 9.1 ইন্টু 10 to the power minus 31 kg. So this is nearly equal to 113.7 into 10 to the power minus 13 kg. Yes, so this is the change in mass. This is your change in mass. Yes, okay. So percentage change in mass we can calculate. So thus percentage change in mass equals to del m by m into 100%. And what is m? M value is your 100 milligram. So converted into SI unit, 100 milligram means 100 means 10 to the 2, milli means 10 to the minus 3, and gram means 10 to the minus 3 kg. So it will be minus 3 minus 3 minus 6 plus 2, that is minus 4 10 to the minus 4 kg. Yes, so del m value 113.7 into 10 to the power 13 minus 13 divided by 10 to the power minus 4 10 to the power minus 4 into 100. So after calculation you will get it is nearly equal to 1.14 into 10 to the power minus 5%. This is the answer. Okay, so go through the question properly actually. Yes, so calculation is required in each and every question. So without calculation you can beat the numerical. Numerical को जितने बार करो तुम calculation को strong होगा पड़ेगा. Okay, so this is about your this given question. Okay, so next come to our last question. Yes, so what the question is asking, 3 identical metal spheres A, B and C where they have charges minus 4 coulomb, 2 coulomb and 0 coulomb. If C is initially tossed first to A and then to B, calculate final charge on each. ये तो बढ़िया क्वेश्चन हमें ऑलरेडी डिस्कशन कर सारे. डिफिकल्ट क्वेश्चन ये बहुत इजी अच्छी. सो कमेंट दिस आंसर है तुम्हें वीडियो को भल से देखिब. ये आंसर को कमेंट करियो. आई होप यू ऑल कैन सॉल्व. ओके, अदरवाइज जदि डाउट आसला मु कमेंट बॉक्स रो देखि मु तुमको रिप्लाई देबी. अदरवाइज मु नेक्स्ट लेक्चर 3 रे को सॉल्व कर देबा. यस यस, सो देखो रिगार्डिंग योर क्वांटाइजेशन ऑफ चार्ज एंड एक्टिवेशन मेथड्स ऑफ एक्टिवेशन ऑफ चार्ज. सो रिलेटेड जत सब न्यूमेरिकल डिफरेंट वेराइटी हम कर देले. नेक्स्ट क्लास तो हम जम करबा का कूलम्स लॉ को एंट्री करबा. Yes, so regarding your basic concept regarding charge we have already finished. अच्छा हम लास्ट रे कहथिले गोटे क्वार्क विषय पाठ पढ़िबा. ओके ओके, एटा गोटे इंटरेस्टिंग कॉन्सेप्ट, जस्ट खाली जानिबा दरकार. क्वार्क actually what are quarks? So remember, quarks are truly elementary particles which carry charges that are fractions of elementary charge. मैं कही ना, minimum amount of charge which has free existence in nature, that is your elementary charge. ता माने जानो जे क्वार्क गुड़ा कौन होची fractions of elementary charge. ता माने एमानकर free existence नहीं. Okay, so remember there are 6 types of quarks. There are 6 types of क्वार्क्स से गुड़ा कौन देखा गोटे है तुम अप देन डाउन देन चार्म ओके देन स्ट्रेंज नेक्स्ट इज टॉप or truth. Yes, here it is bottom or beauty. Okay, I hope it is interesting. Okay, the symbol is up symbol is U, charm is C, then top or truth is T, down is your D, then strange is S. Strange other name is your sideways. Okay, sideways also you may say, and bottom B. And remember, these are 6 types of quarks, all having charge. You remember this point, all having charge minus there are 6 types of quarks. ये जिते सब क्वार्क मुझे लिखिली ना अप चार्म टॉप और ट्रुथ ये मानकर कहते ऑल हैविंग चार्ज +2/3 E आउ एपटे जोड़ा आम लिखले डाउन स्ट्रेंज बॉटम और ब्यूटी एठी ऑल हैविंग चार्ज इक्वल्स टू -1/3 E. यस अच्छा मन रखी था क्वार्क रु बेस करके आंटी क्वार्क भी डिजाइन कराई एम ना गुड़ा केम दिखाई आर्बिट्रारली चूजन सेमती किसी रिजन ना आर्बिट्रारली चूजन. अच्छा ये सब क्वार्क को देखिए आंटी क्वार्क भी आम कौन कंपेयर करके लिखिपर केमती आंटी अप आंटी चार्म आंटी टॉप ओके आंटी डाउन आंटी स्ट्रेंज और आंटी बॉटम मन रहा. सिमिलारली आम सेमती कौन हम तुम लिखिपर कौन लिखी कहले आंटी क्वार्क आम एमती डिजाइन लिखिपर जस्ट लाइक आम लिखिपर कौन आंटी क्वार्क लाइक आंटी अप चार्ज के कहले देखा -2/3 E. यस सो कौन मुझे कहली सिंपली आम जब डिनोट करवा छोट लाइन लिखिदे आंटी क्वार्क्स आर डिजाइंड by an overbar and have opposite charges compared to corresponding quark. Okay, for example हम जो दबा for example anti up or anti quark of U, that is anti up. Okay, it is written as U bar. तो चार्ज कौन कहली अपोजिट टू क्वार्क तार U रो चार्ज है +2/3 E, सो इट्स चार्ज इज -2/3 E. यस सो ये गुड़ा कल तुम कौन देयर आर 6 क्वार्क्स पार्टिकल्स आ कौन है आंटी क्वार्क भी एमती रहा. ओके मनकर फ्री एक्जिस्टेंस ना. रिमेंबर वन थिंग, फ्री क्वार्क्स have not been detected. Free quarks have not been detected. I hope it is clear to all of you or not. जब हम पचारा फॉर एग्जांपल गोटे मजा जिनस देख प्रोटॉन रो कंपोजिशन जब हम जीवा ओके आज पर द क्वार्क पार्टिकल केमती हम प्रोटॉन कंपोजिशन आज पर क्वार्क proton composition as per quark UUD. yes up down. yes up रो चार्ज केते +2/3 डाउन रो चार्ज है -1/3. सोटा यदि प्रोटॉन हुए आम कह कौन U u d. ओके देखो कैलकुलेट करना एरा +2/3e दिस इज +2/3e दिस इज -1/3e सो केते हो टोटल +2/3e +2/3e -1/3e so 2 + 2 - 1 that is 3/3 so plus e होजी this is the charge of proton I hope it is clear. Okay, same thing you can say neutron कौन proton composition as per quark जेन देला सेमती neutron composition as per quark. Neutron composition as per quark it will be like this UUD it is sorry UUD is the proton composition neutron have amaro UDD check it UDD up down UDD +2/3e -1/3e -1/3e total so +2/3e -1/3e -1/3e so it will be +2/3e -2/3e this is 0 so this is charge of proton sorry charge of neutron yes 0 so I hope it is clear to all of you regarding your quark. Okay, it is elementary concept regarding quark. Okay, so this is all about for today's class. So next class onwards we will discuss Coulomb's law. Thank you.